Hey, Chato. Hey, Snake and Shaman. Sleepy and Muddy. Hello. Oops. In my hair. Yeah, I was going through the VOD yesterday. Surprised no one told me that my headset was literally flashing red lights. I was like, was no one watching? The headset was like ding, 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 ding for I don't know how long. Asian. Not a single person. I'm gonna go straight to God of War. I'm so excited. How's the music? I can just go straight to playing. We're going to a new area now. People are just too immersed into the game that we did not notice. Oh, look, I have a cake. I was gonna eat it yesterday, but I didn't. I'm leaving that for later. Just at dinner, so. Kind of cake? I don't know. It's a cake. It's a cake. Okay. Where were we? What do you mean, Murray? That bar shown above an enemy's head shows an enemy's health, stun, status effects, and power rating. Hold triangle to thrust up the axe, powering up the next melee or range attack.
Welcome back. Shall we make for Alfheim?
Yes. Fast travel to Alfheim. Right, friends, we are moving. Look how pretty this area is, though. Goodness. Hopefully we'll get more Icelandic / Old Norse that I can translate for y'all. We'll see. We're going here. The strand means the beach.
Perhaps as we travel, you can tell me the tale of your prior visit to the land of the elves.
Sure I can.
Very cool doors.
Alfheim was the first time we ever realm traveled using your temple. Freya tried coming with us, but Odin cast a spell on her. She can't leave Midgard.
That's terrible.
So then we fought our way through an army of dark elves to get to the light.
You interfered in the elf war.
Not by choice. We sought to fill our Bifrost, and they attacked us.
And the dark elves were covering it with their sticky hive stuff. When we freed it, light elves came back. They seemed better in Alfheim.
Did they now?
I wanna watch them as we have a conversation. Can we go this way? this?
Hey, Tyr! This is the place we used your Unity Stone to reach where you hid the Jotunheim Tower.
Oh, yes. So much trouble I went to, trying to protect the giants. Did it work?
I guess. I'm not sure.
I don't remember this. Hey, Sam. Hey, Missy. Meet the queen. Where's the door? Oh, there it is. Ah. Groa's secret.
Alfheim. It's been so long.
Not sure where the temple is from here, but that's where we'll find Groa's shrine.
Looks interesting so far. We're in some sort of cave.
Continue their war.
Yeah, so much for things being better in Alfheim.
Broken history. Aye, not exactly an easy fix for that.
Anything else? I want to have a look around. Pretty flowers. Can't go this way. Guess we're supposed to just leave.
Yikes. Fimbulwinter hit Alfheim hard.
No. Storms have plagued Alfheim's deserts long before Fimbulwinter.
Oh, it's a desert? I'm not a big fan of deserts.
A living desert. Huh?
It was once full of life, you know.
The Jewel of Alfheim is our most sacred and fertile desert. Oh, desert, not desert. Teeming with an unequaled diversity of life from the majestic half-guva and their dulcet song of the sands to the wide array of turtles and lizards found in the Hjarta. The Hjarta means the heart. The abundant herds of gazelle and ibex roaming the shifting dunes. All creatures of the deserts are given breath by the grace of the light. Take a moment to witness the grandeur and reflect. Keep well thy realm. Social.
And music. The Song of the Sands, they called it. Gone now. Another victim of...
Hey, Puffy. Oh, we're going up. No, we came from here. Where does it want us to go? Oh, more up.
Hold on. I hear something out there. Something big. It's in pain.
Our goal is at the temple, not in the desert.
There. The Temple of Light.
Groa's shrine is at the top.
Wait, Atreus can jump down normally, but we can't?
Alfheim, did he, Mimir?
Aye, no. I assumed the fate of his own realm took precedence.
Wait. Freya's brother?
Yes. Cut from a different cloth, that one.
There's a barricade up ahead. What are those shiny rocks?
Twilight Stone. A rare material that can take millennia. Oh! I didn't know it could do that.
What? Oh. Reflect indicator changes color when lined up with the target. Oh no. What does it want me to do? Ah.
gap in the fence over there.
Oh, very clever.
Thank you. Hey, Andres. What up? Is this supposed to do something? Just one specifically?
Watch your right!
Lovely. Ah. I put my hand at work and now I cannot make pizza this weekend. Heck. How bad?
Watch out! The wreck's gonna explode!
What became of Kvasir?
Ripped apart by his audience. Well, one member of his audience. Well, Thor.
Stick, rope, tar, black skin, handprint, baby crying, sour stink, death page. Grubs, delicious bomb piss. Ah. Great poem. Tracking extra that Ray caught shit. I can say between targets. What was the way? Is the way?
Freya's brother. How was he involved?
Long ago, Freyr of the Vanir traveled to Alfheim, where he discovered a once beautiful land devastated by war. Using his divine powers, he set about cultivating a tenuous peace among the elves.
Did you mention how that piece fell apart as soon as he left?
I was getting to it.
You hear that?
Oh no. That's enough, please. You don't need to do this.
We don't want to hurt you.
Oh,
Do not have a choice.
who this?
Whoa! Is that a bomb? We're the ones who breathe the light.
Thick. Oh.
Why are you fighting us? We helped you last time.
Atreus, focus.
I hate Alfheim.
What? What the? Oh. Oh.
Behind you, brother!
What was that? Oh.
Most unfortunate.
They attacked us.
Whoa.
More will follow once we're inside. Is there truly no other way?
Not like they're giving us much of a choice.
So your father said. I'm just naive, I suppose.
No. Just an optimist, old friend.
Oh, another one of these. Okay.
Tribute to Freyr, made by the elves. He must have left it here when he raced back to Vanaheim.
What is this?
This charm is meant to absorb nightmares. The principle... I know what it is. The principle behind this magic is not a local one, but a theory picked up by Tyr from the Western lands. The premise is a simple one. Nightmares seek us out in the dark, hoping to crawl into our minds and corrupt them from within. Charms such as this are meant to distract and trap the nightmares, tangling up in the charm's threads until sunrise can incinerate the devious bastards. Aha!
A charm to ward off nightmares. In this case, flares. Well, knowing the elves, there are probably more tributes to find.
I don't know. Did he say? I don't know how to get it. None of them seem to work. Hey Yanni, and Yahoo, and Aithie, hello.
It's so tall. We came in from the top last time. Didn't realize all this was even down here.
It's an older gate, built to promote cooperation between the elves, but it looks like it's been sealed for some time. I'll go first. Atreus, let me know when I've reached halfway.
So, what's happening right now?
This seal is meant to represent the balance of the realm when Freyr was here. Light and dark, working together in harmony. How's that look, Atreus?
Good, I think. Father, now you go.
Unfortunately for Alfheim, Freyr couldn't accept his sister's decision to marry Odin. He returned to Vanaheim and left this realm to its fate.
To be fair, the Aesir did set him on fire that one time.
Very fancy.
The door should have opened. Are you sure it's balanced?
Yeah, but the realm isn't. Not anymore. Father, try pulling it the other way. Yeah! And here, you keep pushing forward.
There we go.
Fine work, Atreus. Shall we?
Ooh.
What's a Dark Elf statue doing in the Light Temple?
That's just how they looked before the division.
The division.
Yes. The elves weren't always split between light and dark, you know. This statue depicts the elves before the war, before they
Kratos.
discovered the power of the light.
What is this?
Solid light.
Oh.
Guess some things don't change.
Yes. The stone briefly imparts a bit of light to your axe.
That's useful. What's that sound?
No sense in spoiling the surprise.
It's gonna be a surprise.
Oh, it's the light.
Ooh.
I've never seen the Lake of Souls so volatile.
Aye. Fimbulwinter, you reckon?
Of course, making the light unstable.
So the base of this light well, that's the Lake of Souls.
Yes. After the creation of the 9 realms, fallen souls began to gather down in those waters.
When the elves discovered its potential, they built this temple to harness that energy. A smashing success, to say the least.
Many of them became addicted to their newfound power, and thus, the Light Elves were born.
Very cool. Why is the water going up? This way? It's very pretty in here. All the plants, water, these things, whatever they are. What do you want? Oh.
Well done. Though I imagine our Light Elf friends will be less than pleased.
Pretty pog. Hey, he pushed me. Stop. What the heck?
Speaking of light elves,
Let me try talking to them again. They may...
Just to let these two do their thing, brother.
What? The heck was that?
light up on the way!
The combat is so sick. Amazing.
Poor souls.
Here, they came across on light bridges. But now the bridges are gone.
I have an idea to get us across.
Oh,
Lucky for us, swearing off violence doesn't mean he can't disfigure some architecture.
This way. Shrine awaits.
oh, he wants me to jump. Uh-huh. This works.
Temple looks so different than I remember. It was all
Yeah.
broken and covered in hive stuff.
Yeah, I
last
don't
time.
remember it.
These elves use Alfheim's light to enhance the temple. And themselves, by the look of it.
They definitely look more dangerous than last time.
Oh, those were just the foot soldiers. They'll get more dangerous the further up we go.
Great.
Oh,
So if these elves use the light to build doors and make themselves stronger, what do the dark elves want with it?
To return it back to its source. To them, the natural resources of Alfheim are sacred. None more so than the light itself.
Aye, the Light Elf success came at a terrible price. Alfheim's once lively desert withered into a storm-ridden wasteland soon after the creation of this temple.
There's more Twilight Stone up there.
what does he want me to do? I don't see anything now. Oh. Oh, I see now.
Mimir, do you understand these poems?
Oh, there's always meaning if you look hard enough, brother. It's all...
Not really for real though. Visions after rest lay in wait for explorers, crafted by the imps and filled with music, joy, or horror. Among these fanciful realms lie endless creation, possibilities where the limit is one's own imagination. I like the poems.
into it.
Gotta be a better angle on that Twilight
More
Stone.
light elves ahead. I'll handle this.
Better angle, I got it first
That's
try.
not a great idea.
Get a better angle.
Oh,
there, friends. Salutations. We mean you no harm.
Tyr!
Light elf mystics, homing orb, thrown weapons. Oh! Hey. What am I doing? I have a new attack.
Maybe you can throw those back at him.
Where did that come from? What is that? I don't see any heals. Need some heals? Anybody? Anybody? What was the controls for this? Oh, not that. What? Ooh, that's new. Very cool. That was my new axe thing that I just put on earlier.
Why they keep fighting? Dark elves want the souls in the light left alone.
I get
The
one
light
heal?
elves want to keep using them.
That's the long and short of it. Aye.
So then, which side is right?
Rarely is it so simple.
And not our place to say. This is an elven conflict.
I said as much the last time we were in Alfheim.
Right.
Hey, Oth and Rakan. Throw the axe at those. Okay. Oh. I know that's not what you meant, but I was testing it, and that just so happened to happen. Yeah. Let's continue.
They
Flowers.
sure made a lot of these light doors.
Fortifications.
Aye. None too eager to let the dark elves run the roost again.
Where is the rock? The thing. I don't see the reflection thing. Where is it? Oh, I see a circle over there.
Father, up there.
Up there. You want me to just eat? I mean, I know it's up there, but... Somewhere in the ceiling? No. No. Oh my god! It's over there. What's hidden behind the tree thing? Oh, I can't reach any angle. Can't reach it. Can I burn it? Oh, can. Oh. Oh my god. I'm supposed to do it here. Supposed to burn it? Burn the tree? No? 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 Okay. Why is it not working? Maybe don't put a tree in the way? Maybe? Am I just like at the wrong angle? Or am I supposed to do something? Can't even reach it. Over there. Okay. I am stumped. I don't know. Out of ideas. Oh, what's this? Ah, I'm just stupid. Okay. Ah. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. You wanna turn it that way? I think this should be it. Let's try it. Let's see. Oh, okay. Bit further.
Why not simply hold it in place?
Oh, from here? Or maybe it could work if it's a little bit higher. Aha!
Excellent. Let's continue our ascent, yes?
Lovely.
Right side!
Oh,
Behind you, brother!
I don't have to do anything. I just make it. Oh, I died.
Brother, get up! Brother!
I don't have to do anything. I didn't get any heals. Hey, Angel. I'm good. How are you? Am I full HP now? Yes.
Incoming! Above you!
Oh my god. Can't reach.
On your left!
You're building quite the collection of poetry, brother.
Why so surprised? My people are known for their culture.
Not surprise. Esteem.
Excited because I'm going to see Elton John later tonight. Oh, sick. Wait, where are my poems? Oh, there it is. Imagine, the reader, if you saw there creatures of metal that screech through the air, swim through the seas that bound across the land, but are brought to their knees by a warrior's hand. Her origins hidden, her hair red as blood, finding places forbidden, buried under the mud. But who is this young girl who is more than she seemeth? Who will rescue her people and slay these behemoths? Seemeth.
I suppose I'll leave you to it then.
Another flag!
Oh, this. Oh.
Right side!
Oh, they're gonna be spooky. Oh yeah.
Wow. That was fine. I'll meet you on the other side.
Whoa.
Whoa! Deer can really jump.
Indeed he can. I think I saw that one. Okay. Oh. Ooh.
This mystic doesn't see us.
There's Twilight Stone on the ground.
Reflect axe throws of Twilight Stone to stagger enemies.
I wonder if we could use Twilight Stone against them.
I don't think that worked, did it? I guess so.
We can continue up this way.
Father, over here!
Hey, booty. I made a belt out of watches. Would that be a waste of time? Maybe, if you name it that.
Here they come. Do what you must.
Oh shit.
Minor! Throw your weapon at it!
Alright, right. Failed. Throw it, I can do it now. Ah. Oops.
Felt that one, brother.
It was too close. Oh. Oh shit. Jesus. Get. Okay.
I still can't figure out how
Ew.
to make some light bridges.
Look at this statue, these crystals. I've noticed them on the elves as well. I wonder, if this statue were to fall over the chasm,
Why is it some of it purple and some of it blue? It's supposed to like
Yeah, look. The foundation's weak.
on each other?
Over, no problem.
Does it just go forever? Oh,
Oh, the crystals still make light bridges. Now the light elves wear them. Smart.
almost there. Allow me.
it then.
I dare say he's beginning to enjoy the vandalism.
Ah.
Pretty soon he'll be laying waste to pottery.
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Well, at least we're getting closer. Look up. See?
Feels even taller on the inside. Can't believe all this was down here.
Oh. Oh.
And here we go again.
Ouch. Oh, stay still.
Behind you, brother!
Ouch. Oh,
Get up! Brother!
see that happening. Mini boss checkpoints. This is a mini boss? Well, it says mini boss behind my webcam. Hey, Cutley there. Welcome back, Sleepy. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Dan. What about you? It's a really cool game. I'm kind of like
And
immersed.
here we go again.
Reflect axe throws of Twilight Stone to stagger enemies. That's so hard though. Oh. It worked.
Right side, incoming!
Oh. What? Such a waste, but still, it's fine. Can you use the Blades of Chaos in between axles? Probably, let's see. Oops. Oops, yeah, I can. I've never done it before though. Oh! Ooh. Oh.
Left side, incoming!
Someone behind me, I think. No? Oh, hey. Oh. I need to be faster at this. So slow. Oh. I would like some heals. Thank you. More than 2 though. I want to be full. I know I was supposed to use these more, but I used a bit. How do you remember everything, Sticky?
Just got a new guest.
I remember nothing.
Another light door.
There's some Twilight Stone on that statue shield, but that angle isn't gonna work. Do you think there's any way to stop the elves from fighting each other?
Had Freyr not abandoned the realm, a lasting peace may have formed. But now...
Can we really place all the blame on Freyr? This war started long before his arrival.
But he had the power to heal this land and end the war, did he not?
He made his choice.
The wrong one.
For Alfheim, perhaps, but not necessarily for him.
Well, I suppose we're all entitled to walk our own paths, regardless of where they end.
The wind puzzle. Do you mean you remember me doing it, or you remember you doing it? Oh, looks pretty. Me doing it. Ah, interesting. What was that like? Maybe you can remind me. I don't remember any puzzles I did. What am I supposed to do? Oh, he said it here. Ah! I got it before he said that. Took like a 30-minute lay down or something because it frustrated you. Yeah, me and puzzles don't go very well together usually. Huh? Oh, this depends on what I need. I don't know what I need. What do I need? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, see? Where's the rock? Where is the rock? There it is! Everyone, shh! How did I not see that? Wait. Guess we're moving it again.
Statue keeps getting stuck on the wing.
Yeah. This is an angle issue. I think I need to be on the other side or something. Wow, okay. Kratos sounds like he's 30. What do you want him to sound like? 80? I never thought about the age of what he sounds like. Huh. No, he always says Atreus now, not boy. Why am I not getting this? Being stupid again? Do you think I'm supposed to stand here, throw into it? I don't know how I could make it go opposite direction.
There must be a way to move this statue's twilight stone to get the right angle.
Yeah, I've been moving. Oh, the stone specifically? I've been moving the statue. I think that's what he means, but I know that. I just need the ankle. What's the ankle? Wait, stop, stop! What's this?
Look, we're there.
What?
Aha! The shield moved.
Oh, lovely. Oh. Okay. What does this mean for me? I move it again?
That looks right.
It went to the ground. Where is it? Ah, okay, lovely.
Here, the last time we were here, we killed the Dark Elf King.
That's unfortunate.
Did I ruin it?
I'd wondered what became of Svartalfheim.
We had to defend ourselves. But when he died, he told us we helped the wrong side.
I see.
Fine job, brother.
This way. We're almost there.
Thank you. Oh. Oh. Is that a galaxy? See some snow and stars. Mountain.
Do you still hear something wounded out there, Atreus?
I think so. It could just be the storm.
Perhaps we can investigate once we've uncovered a mysterious seer's hidden prophecy.
Usually don't like deserts, like at all. This one's slightly better because it's wintry. I think they need to... Where is all the greenery though? I hope they have a green map. This is my preference.
There. The central chamber will bring us to the top. Once we find our way past yet another light door.
Yet another. Huge statues. How long do you think it would take to make a statue like this? Hey.
There's some soundstone up there. It's facing the wrong way.
Wrong way?
Maybe if we...
Allow me to speed this up.
Oh,
The angle should work, Kratos.
thank you. Where is the rock though? Let's see the rock. Oh, there it is.
Well done.
At your service. Ah, the light of Alfheim. How stunning.
Oh, a chest. I want the chest. I don't think I can get to it. Maybe later.
Nothing.
What's wrong?
I could hear Mother inside last time. But I can't anymore.
Her soul is one with the light now, united by forces older than Odin himself. She is at peace, Atreus.
I hope so. When Father went inside the light, he
You
said
went inside the light of Alfheim?
Yes.
And yet here you stand, of sound mind and decidedly not incinerated. You must tell me, Kratos, what did you see?
That memory is for me alone. But I felt only moments pass.
Didn't feel like moments to me.
I was trapped. Atreus overcame great odds to save me.
One could but only imagine. Well then, Groa's triptych awaits.
Hey, Badard.
So, did you ever meet Groa?
Many times. But she was plagued by constant visions, so conversation was difficult, to say the least.
Lol, Badard. What the heck? Viking power.
you doing?
Destroy.
I heard something.
Father, she's gone.
Keep moving.
Sad. Hey, Gully.
We're almost there. Huh. They've changed some stuff. Last time, there was all this hive stuff up here. So many dark elves. All this time, I thought the Dark Elf King... I thought all the Dark Elves were...
For
Tyr.
what?
Yes?
Did we help the wrong side?
Are you certain that's the right question?
What's the right question?
Is there a right side?
Exactly. What do you think, Atreus? Is there a right side in this war?
I don't know.
Then perhaps you shouldn't pick one.
Need more information. Right. Aha. How do I make it go back and forth like I did earlier? Ah! It's working. Oh, look at all the greenery. Can I... Don't know which Kratos these are. Just a bunch of leaves. Oh. Look at these. Next to the sky. Blue of the sky. Very pretty. Oh, there's so many of these. I don't see a single rock though. Oh. Whoa. They're like gardens. Oh, hey. What are you doing here?
Thank you.
Do you believe in fate, Sindri?
Oh, of course not. You think I'd wash my hands this much if I thought that what I do doesn't ultimately matter? There's only one thing with any say over how we live our lives, and that's us. I'm here for you. Ooh, these will look fantastic in my storage chest.
Armor. Got new armors. Level 3. Wow. And I can craft it. Wow, I have a lot. It's only 3k out of 13k. Too. 1828. Oh, the one I have is better, isn't it? If I upgrade it. No, 40, 52, 46. 52 and 46. Right? I guess this one is better then. Depends. Frost Awaken and Flame Whiplash. Hits have a moderate luck chance to grant a blessing of runic. Primarily. I don't know. Which do we want? Defense would be 28, strength 18. A lot of it is going into runic. I think I want this one. I don't know. How can the runic be 20? Is it like 20% luck or I don't get it. 20 what? 20 out of what? Like it makes sense to say 20 damage, but I don't think it makes sense to say just 20 luck. What does that even mean? Blocks and parries have a moderate luck chance to empower Kratos' next attack. I like this. What do you guys think? Grant a blessing of runic. What the fuck does that even mean? Does the runic power improve your abilities? I don't know what runic power is. Oh, it's in my weapons, isn't it? Runic power. Oh, this is my light runic attack. Okay. It would improve this then. I don't even remember how to do this. Pressing R1. Oh yeah, this is a new one. I just got this one. Pressing R1 repeatedly. Okay, so I would be... What does that mean? I would be blessing it? Blessing? This is so vague. Am I just not getting it? It will give you luck, 20 luck, whatever that means. And it will give you a moderate luck chance out of that 20 to grant a blessing of runic. Blessing? Does that even mean? Very confusing. Oh, what's this? I don't think I've seen this one. It's blue. Should we get the new one? I think this one's new too, but it kind of sucks. This one has so much more damage though. Well, defense. Stuff. Should I try it? I'll still have the other one.
Huh. That might be my best piece yet today.
Runic attacks to increase damage against status afflicted enemies. What does that mean? Status afflicted.
A good fit.
Is it? 528, so it's 25. This is 33. Oh yeah, it says runic damage increase 15, 30%. We could try it. No idea what I'm doing though. Need dwarven steel. Wanted to upgrade it. Guess not. And frozen flame. Stonewood. Oh, I can get this one. Well, I never really use it though, so I'm gonna... I have no resources. Okay, let's try this one. Oh, look how pretty. Let's continue.
The giants always did enjoy hiding their secrets in plain sight.
Wait until you see this.
Oh.
Ah, yes. Here we have Groa's search for her missing husband. She was relentless in her attempt to find him. Meditated for weeks on end. Unfortunately, she found... something else. A vision of Ragnarok.
Word of Groa's vision reached Odin. He sought her out, demanded a private retelling.
Oh.
Didn't like what he heard, apparently.
Ironwood? That's the... I don't know what that is.
The mythical sanctuary for giants. Curious.
So it's in Jotunheim?
I know some giants thought so, but Ironwood isn't anywhere, lad. It's a concept, a metaphorical paradise. It's not real.
Presumably, Groa requested her ashes be returned to Jotunheim, while her soul found peace in the light. Difficult to imagine Odin respecting those wishes. The champion?
I think it's supposed to be... me.
You assume too much.
Aye. Best not to read into these abstractions so literally. Prophecies are slippery by nature. Although, some are more obvious than others.
Ragnarok.
Aye. The end of everything.
So this is it. There's nothing we can do to stop it.
There must be a way. Why else is this hidden?
Look, it's here. This is what we saw. It's you, fighting in Ragnarok.
No. I can't.
What's this then? That's new.
Oh.
Asgard is destroyed? But the other realms thrive?
And Odin dies.
No, he's so tall we can't see his face.
She lied.
Groa lied. Of course she did. Odin's working off a false prophecy.
So then, we can win Ragnarok. We can beat Odin.
We are not present in any of this.
But that was Tyr leading the charge against Asgard. Plus, Hel's army was there. And the elves. Champion. Okay, whoever that is doesn't matter. But for the first time, We know something Odin doesn't. We just saw we can win. Tyr?
I won't allow prophecy to define my choices.
But we just saw you.
No, Atreus. This is wrong.
I like Tyr.
Come. There is much to discuss. It is time.
He's so tall. He's just like... Just to look way up.
We can't stop Ragnarok. But we can win it.
If Asgard is destroyed, Odin will not be the only casualty. There must be another way.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
Oh. Okay, I want to see though. Which one did I get first? The discovery of the Lake of Souls marked the beginning of a great schism within Alfheim. The light well harnessed the power of the light, and the elves who spent their days basking in this glow became obsessed with their newfound power. They found new ways to express themselves through art and invention. It was a time of great prosperity for half of Alfheim. Once the realm's living desert began to wither, the other half of the realms deemed the cost of progress too high, thus spawning the violent circle of conflict that continues to this day. Oops. Knocking off their mask with a blow to the head can leave them open for strong attacks and easier to stun. When they throw explosive material, here's an idea, throw it right back at them. These warriors are more than proficient with their blades. You'll need to focus properly to make it through a duel with one unscathed. Mystics prefer to keep their distance, not emotionally. I'm sure they're quite forthcoming with their thoughts and feelings among their comrades. But as a battle tactic, they are masterful at conjuring difficult to dodge range attacks. Getting in close what gives you the upper hand against their weak forward defense. See if you can't help close the gap by, say, tripping them with a well-placed axe throw. I like melee. It's probably the very few games that I actually like melee more than ranged. Hey Tarzan and B2G.
Maybe you can throw those back at them!
Oh. To enter the door? Why? Who was it? Ooh, I like this puddle. Do I call it a puddle? Not really a puddle. Oops.
Come on, Kratos, off your back.
Oh, a pond, that's the word. Attacks that have a yellow indicator ring can break your block. Press L1 at the right moment. Finally, they tell me this. Oh my god, I've been waiting for ages. Yellow ring is for partying. Okay. Click L1 at the right moment. Amazing how long I've been waiting.
Perhaps we should focus on our egress first.
Agreed.
Maybe you can throw those back at them.
Ow! Oops. Hmm. Oh.
Take it off, man! You've got this!
Oh, quickly double tap. Okay. Oh, sick. This game's so fucking good. Just oops, I didn't mean to do that. Wow. Any help, Tyr? Oh, I'm supposed to go. Oh, there you go.
Light up on the way.
Oops.
Coming! Above you!
Ish. Nice. I don't know. I don't know why I did it in the corner, but
Behind you, brother!
wow.
Right flank!
Target down.
Yay.
Quickly now before more arrive.
Left side, brother!
What?
These things smell awful.
Left side!
Yep.
Brother, get brother!
The fuck? Didn't see that coming. Just eating cake. Cake is fantastic.
Quickly now, before more arrive.
Lads, join them!
We need to keep moving.
He's really worked up. Think he's okay?
Focus, Atreus.
This way.
Very complicated traveling here.
Watch out!
Didn't I need to do that? I just wanted to. Wasn't there a heal up here? Where did it go? No, that was above. Okay, not high. Oh! Oh. Double tapping just brings out my shield. Oh.
Use a shield strike!
Oh, this is a boss. Uh-oh. Ouchie.
Right side! Incoming!
Shit. I'm trying to practice in this boss fight.
Watch the right!
Okay. I was making a lot of mistakes because I was trying out the skills. Pick the perfect time to practice, yeah. Maybe I should just stick to axe for now. The boss fights. Okay.
Use a shield strike, brother!
Oh, I can see you. Where are you? Oh.
Left side!
Shit. Oops. Scratching my face.
Use a shield strike, brother! Incoming! Right side!
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I have no HP. Like at all. Like none. Zero. Ah.
Come on, Kratos! Off your back!
Did. Wait. Ah. Cupcake. Taylor, thank you so much for the 400 berries. Poco. Now you have a cupcake next to your name. Oh. Thank you, thank you. Oh, okay. Fair.
Shield strike!
Oh, it's so it's shield stuff. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the first time I failed it, I think.
Right side, incoming!
Oopsie. Oops.
On your right!
Shit!
Brother! Get up! Brother!
I clicked the thing. I swear. I took both Asian. Oh, chocolate. Is it annoying to watch when I don't focus? Oh.
Steel strike!
What? What the? Oh, shit. I legit don't know how to charge this one. It takes so long. Look at it. Oh.
Steel strike!
What? Shit!
Ah, this is a fine mess.
I was putting up my shield, but I did a shield attack instead. Frick. I'm practicing to like when I throw the axe to use the thing, the blade. Fuck it.
Steel strike!
I definitely did it.
Watch your left!
Oh, he's so far away.
She's using the light to heal herself!
Ooh. Whew. Alva.
Dear, are you okay?
No.
Got him. I wanna read about Alva. Strange to read about them after I killed them, but winters ago we defeated the Dark Elf King Svartálfjöfur. Why do they have that O? That's a weird O. Svartálfjöfur. It appears in his absence, a new guardian of the Temple of Light was anointed. Her swordsmanship and command of her form was unlike any I have gone up against. She was the aggressor, but once again, Atreus questions if we have helped the wrong side, referring to the struggle between the light and dark elves. The only side we can take in this conflict is our own. Okay. I don't remember if I read these. Oh, I don't think I read these. Dwarven proprietor of the tavern in Niðavellir. He was forthcoming with Durlin's location, also with bitter anger towards Mimir. His establishment is too small and... Oh, I did this one. It appears that Mimir has enacted many cruelties here in Svartalfheim. None more reprehensible than chaining this creature and harvesting its fat for oil. Ugh, it's disgusting. To perform an act so heartless and to put it out of one's mind to never speak of it. It reminds me of a boat captain I wronged long ago. He too was robbed of his freedom and suffered because of who I was and the choices I made. Perhaps there is a measure of monster inside us all. A minor official of the Dwarven city Niðavellir, at one point an ally of Faye's in an effort to resist Odin. Now he numbs his failure in drink, yet it appears he has aided us with a map to Tyr's location. Also his sea creature Diner gave Atreus an unusual stone. Kratos. A large and extremely talkative squirrel who claims to take care of the world tree. He is overly familiar, yet seems harmless and benevolent. His spectral aspects have aided us before and may again. He revealed that the stone given to Atreus by Dinar was a seed for use in realm travel. If he continues to prove useful, I may tolerate his excessive blather. Of the myths and legend Mimir has unfolded to us, none have so inspired Atreus as the life of Tyr. Once a god of war in these lands, he dedicated himself to peace, a hero not only to mortals of Midgard, but to those of far-off lands of other pantheons, to which he travelled in the name of diplomacy. Even the Jotnar revere him. It is believed his aid is what made the giants disappear, escaping Odin's wrath at least for a time. I'm not certain he will prove as useful to us as Atreus hoped, either as a leader or as a source of information, though perhaps with patience he will recover himself. Most importantly, he seeks neither war nor revenge for the suffering visited upon him. This I am grateful.
It is over.
It is far from over.
It's gonna be okay, Tyr.
You've seen what is to come. I told you I would not follow you to war, and yet here I am, dragging an innocent elf and marching towards the destruction of Asgard.
What choice do we have?
There is always a choice. I will not lead you to war. I won't. I'm not that god anymore. I don't want to fight. But with you three, there is no avoiding it. Your path leads to countless deaths, unimaginable pain and suffering.
Oh no! No!
Atreus!
Oh shit. Oh, it's him.
Hold on!
Over here! Your case!
He saved him. Saved.
Agreed.
Forgot about Mimir.
Are you injured?
No, sir. Hey, Tyr? Thanks. And I'm sorry about before.
No. I am sorry. I should never have come. We shouldn't linger.
Okay.
Look, I just want to do the right thing. And according to prophecy...
Speak no more of prophecy.
War will not give you the purpose you seek, Atreus. Only slaughter.
So what are we supposed to do? Roll over? Do nothing?
Enough. We will discuss our next move when we are out of danger.
Make your way to the Mystic Gateway. Mystic Gateway.
Dark elf assault. How fortuitous.
I'm so sick of fighting elves. Can't they just leave us alone?
Aren't we in their land? Makes sense that they would attack us. Right? Nice. Oh, this is not a door.
We need to get out of here. Through here.
Oh. You kicked it open? Oh, just out of range. Sick.
Let's go.
What up, Nickman?
Watch out! Left side! Watch out!
Oh.
Behind you! Watch out!
Behind me? I don't see anyone behind me.
Father, this way!
Any heals? Yeah. I like these fights.
Up here. Let's keep moving.
Run, guys, run! Another heal.
This way.
Oh! Chop off its head. Yeesh. Very intense music. What was the way?
I'll meet you on the other side.
I can. The red bar is my rage. Ooh.
Keep pushing forward.
Left side!
Where'd you go?
Watch out!
Ooh. My way, you guys. AJ. Very cute emote. Oh gosh.
Can we leave now, please?
Almost there. This way. Here.
Open the gateway, please.
Okay.
You want war, Atreus. See for yourself the legacy this one has left for the Barons. I've had far more than I can stomach.
Oh, Groa's secret completed. What's next? What's here, though? I want to
We do not
see.
need to rush. We should see this desert for ourselves.
Yeah.
Look, I know we can't trust prophecy, but I'm not sure we should just ignore what we saw either.
We are not ignoring it. We will discuss it back home. For now.
Look at the map. Oh. A shop.
I wish to search for the wounded animal you heard earlier.
You? Really?
Yes.
Well, okay then. Good. Yeah, lead the way.
We should be able to reach the Barons up top, once we find a way past this hive matter.
I remember these things. Definitely Dark Elf territory.
I can't go through here at all. Hmm. I have a pimple. With this? Oh, it disappeared.
Hail, fellow travelers.
Atreus heard a creature in pain in the desert.
Over a storm like this? Most impressive.
You know Alfheim pretty well, right? Do you have any idea what's out there?
No, sorry. The elves and I... Long story, but it's best when we keep out of each other's way. Hive matter is... stickier than I care for. Good luck on your search, though.
Oops.
Stuff some cloth in your ears to keep the sand out. Don't knock it till you've tried it.
Ooh, we can upgrade. 25 to 40. Oh, exciting.
This axe just keeps getting stronger.
Exciting. I can upgrade the shield as well. Shall we?
May it strike true.
That's good, that's great.
I'll heat up the forge.
This is new, but it sucks though, compared to what we have. Oh, I need 4 dwarven steels. 6 dwarven steels. 8 dwarven steels. I need a lot of them. I think we just get that when we loot. I think I loot everything, so I don't think I have to search for it, because I think I take all loot
Want something in particular?
anyway.
Glad to take that off your hands and wash it.
Find a way to reach the pained creature. Let's track that one. So. Two Gulon sit in front of this marker that says unnatural. They're tied to a sled and completely calm. Strange. How long have they sat here? They're just as well behaved as Speki and Sona. Gulon? What the fuck is a Gulon? Ow. Oh my god! Now we know. Oh.
What are these animals?
Groa, native to Vanaheim. Not sure what they're doing here.
Desert dogs. Oh. Ah. Oh my god. It's a Gulon. How do I take a screenshot? Photo mode? How do I do photo mode? Photo. I want a photo of them. I think I found it, but I can't save it anywhere, I think, unless I post it to Twitter. Let's see. Bleh. The options. 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 There's no options. Photo mode. In settings. It's not here. They lie. Get out of the way. Cutie. Okay, let's go.
Someone trained them to pull a sled. Lucky for us.
Oh!
Domesticated Gulon. Most unusual.
Oh, we can run and trot. Goodness. Ah! Ooh. Look at them go!
Any particular direction to find your wounded animal? Or are we just enjoying the weather?
I can't hear anything out here.
Perhaps we find a cave first to catch our bearings?
Going directly to it. I think. Oh, I went past it. What? Oh, I'm supposed to search this whole area. I guess. Well, this is something. Okay. That's your map. Oh, I'm way away. I'm far away. These are pain.
Left side! Incoming!
Watch your right!
These things smell awful.
Watch your right!
Died. So many of them. Look. Cake. Last bite.
Watch your right!
Behind you! These things smell awful.
Watch your left!
Oops. Where is he? Oh.
Reinforce up high! Knock him down!
Oh, shit.
Watch your left!
Why are there no heals? Don't be behind me. Oh. Yeah, there's so many of them. I never get the R3. I have no idea, I can't keep track of it anymore. So many upgrades and shit.
Poisoning your back!
There was the R3. We're a bit late. Oh my god. One, wrong one!
It's clinging to the wall! Behind you!
How am I supposed to kill all of them at once? Right, because of poison. Fuck.
Left leg!
Don't like them. Like 6 million enemies.
Left leg! On your left!
Oh, that's lucky.
These things smell awful.
That groom's got a perch on high! Right side! Incoming! Behind you, brother!
Where is he? Oh, there he is. Can see you. Yay. Did it. I was full HP at the end. Need the heals anyway.
So, which is your favorite of Gavasir's poems, brother?
Why would I choose a favorite?
Look around you, oh God, turn your head. Guide your mental friend with care, or else it be dead. Rescue its friend, experience tension, immerse yourself in a new dimension. Good. Belt of Radiance. Up. Oh, it's level 4. Last second evade activates the realm shift, temporarily slowing down surrounding enemies. Ah. Got a level 4. Oh. I never do this. Permafrosted full, press L1 triangle to consume the meter and activate. Enhances all Leviathan melee attacks with far-reaching waves of frost for a duration. Yeah, I think they're all kinda meh. Actually. This one? Seems good. Did I read this already?
Look here.
Oh, so much of who we are is lost, not just this desiccated Leviathan or its ilk, but the very identity of this creature is knowledge forgotten. Was it a predator, a wraith of the Baron, to be feared and avoided? Or perhaps a gentle behemoth tamed by the pre-division elves and farmed for meat? The answer is a grain of sand in the desert of our ignorance. Nice writing. Our history remains buried beneath generations of dead elves. Should another manage to rise above our malignant dogma and search for answers, let these bones serve as a warning. If nothing changes, we will remain forgotten.
Whatever this thing is, I think the animal's inside.
Whatever's inside is kicking up quite a bit of sand.
How do we reach it?
There's caves and tunnels aplenty out here. Let's find one and see where it takes us.
Guess not. I see a single entrance.
A tempting treasure chest! Damn this sand!
Oh. I don't know how to get it.
Look, there's a cave entrance.
Oh, steep.
This cave extends underneath the desert. Is the creature within?
Yeah, sounds like it. We'll find it if we keep going. What is this place?
A refuge for the Dark Elves, by the looks of it. One of the few remaining now that they're barred from the temple.
Great.
The below. Who are you?
Twilight Stone give you the angle you need, brother.
Twilight Stone. Ah, yeah. You were right, homie. Fuck.
Behind you! Incoming!
Yeah, men ain't it? Oh,
You know, now that I know more about the Dark Elves, I wish we didn't have to fight them.
They attack us.
Well, this is their home. And considering what happened the last time we were in Alfheim, can you really blame them?
nice.
Patience. A virtue or a threat?
Depends on the reader.
Hej Ragnarök. Men.
The creature you heard. What does it say now?
It's not always like that. Some animals are just... I feel what they're feeling, you know? And whatever this thing is, it's in a lot of pain.
I see.
I'm loving the
Why do
game.
you ask?
I am curious.
Really?
I am capable of curiosity.
Okay. Okay.
Sanxy, Banksy, Bonksy. Hey toast. It's not the ankle. Can I not throw while I'm hanging? Yay! Uh-oh, what do I...
Brother! The wee bastard's about to explode!
Oh, there's more. There's one. Oh, it's a timer. Blah. Blah. Can't find the third one. Where is it? Oh my god, where is it? Where is it? This one? Aha. It's open. Hey Angel, welcome back. Is everyone? I'm good. Kinda tired, but good. Kinda lost my way now. Where am I even going? God. This is frustrating. Why does he keep wanting to go this way? Where is it? I'm so lost in this place. B? Oh. Maybe...
Never been this interested before. When I talk to animals or enchanted rings or whatever.
Much has changed. For both of us.
Well, yeah. I'm just trying to figure out why you'd help some random animal.
Is this not what you want?
No, it is. I'm just surprised it's what you want too.
Lovely. Doesn't really solve my problem though. Or does it? No, it doesn't. Do I have to zoom? Hey, do work. Thank you for subbing for 3 months with Prime. Thank you. Welcome back. Enjoy the emotes. No. Oh, maybe. Yeah, I did try, but it didn't work. Doesn't work through the window. Oops. Maybe if I do like from way here. Nope. What? How much time do I have? Oh, it ran out, I think. It's all about angles. Oh, I missed. Oh, I missed again. Go, go, go. No, missing. I missed. I'm not stalling for content. The fuck? You're stalling. Stalling for content sounds boring. Hey, look at that, Slippy. I know it's a joke. I don't think it's funny. Now what? I got the chest. The fuck? There you are. Oh, this was weird. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, what happened? I'm blind? My goodness. Yeesh. Dude's crazy. Wow, it does no damage. Like, none. Oh shit. Whoa. Kind of overwhelming.
Watch out! Left side! Left side, incoming!
Ah.
Got him!
Stupid. All right. Let's see. You're kidding! He had no HP. It's getting really frustrating. Going.
Mind you, watch out!
Oh.
Incoming! Above you!
Let me go! Stop blocking! I missed it because of fucking lock on.
Brother! Get up! Brother!
Hey, Nikita. I can't keep doing this. I was only gonna do a short stream. I had no idea I'd have to like reserve 6 hours for this. Wow. Asian, you're gonna hate this one. I know I do. Jesus Christ.
Right flank! Find you! Behind you!
That one.
Behind you! Incoming!
Where is he? Which one is he? One. Hallelujah.
Right flank! Behind you! Incoming!
Ah.
Are you sure we're doing the right thing?
If you wish to abandon this creature, we will leave.
Oh, you passed
No,
me.
I don't want to abandon it. But if we have to kill a bunch of dark elves to get there...
I remember a young lad who, until this very moment, would take on an army of Draugr to save a wounded animal.
But these aren't undead Draugr. They're elves. I just want to make sure we're not repeating the same mistakes. Getting involved where we shouldn't.
It was his idea, wasn't it? Wait, what?
Left foot!
Watch out!
Oh, too many riddles. I just want to chill. Quest. Yay! So what am I doing now? One? Hmm. Guess another angle? But what angle? Probably not all this way. How did they make a game that looks and feels this good? Like, not right now, but like... Just... Oh... Oh... Uh... Hmm... Hmm... So tired of thinking. What do I do with the one above?
Look there. That bomb should help us out.
Yeah, I just saw it.
It's just... Why does it feel like no matter what we do in Alva, we wind up hurting Dark Elves?
We are down here to help the creature you heard.
I know that. But I'm usually the one who drags us around trying to rescue animals. Why do you care so much? Is there something you're not telling me?
No.
Okay.
Yay! Oh, I see. Oh, I didn't have to jump down actually. Vad kan jag se? I can't jump up here. Ah, there we go. Lovely.
Nightmare on the left!
Why do I have so many logos on my compass? Like, remove all the others. Just show me the quest.
Right side!
This looks kind of creepy.
Whoa. Found it.
Oh,
What is it?
Great Gefyun's ghost! That's the largest bloody half-goof I've ever laid eyes on.
It's not just in pain. It's trying to sing.
It's the Song of the Sands. They don't normally sing like this underground.
Is that what's causing the storm?
Aye. Judging by all this hive matter weighing it down, it's been trapped here for dozens of winters.
Don't worry, Lunch. Get you out.
lunch. They
What is
had
that
dinner and
Well,
lunch.
the last squid thingy we saw was Diener, so...
Oh boy. While I appreciate the attempt at humor, that little brother is truly awful wordplay. Embarrassing, really.
Oh, well, can't all be winners. There's
That's a
gotta be a
lot.
way to clear those rocks. Get a better angle.
A better angle, he says. Wow. So many questions. Right. What now?
Yeah, there we go.
How do I make it bounce up though? Oh. Ah.
Looks like it can move now, but it still can't get out.
Much of the hive matter is gone. We can free it from the surface now.
Open the hive cage on the surface. Surface. Oh.
Why did they trap it down here?
Half-goofers are known to burrow, so I'd hesitate to place full blame on our dark elf friends.
But it's trapped in their hive stuff.
Hive matter doesn't belong to the Dark Elves, any more than the light belongs to the Light Elves. It's just another of Alfheim's natural resources. One the elves have used since the time of their ancestors. And while the Light Elves seem keen to banish the hive over on their side, the Dark Elves make effective use of it out here in the Barrens.
So, by clearing out all of this hive, are we hurting Dark Elves?
You wish to leave the creature enslaved.
No.
Then let us free it.
Save all the creatures. Unless it kills us. I don't know. Oh my gosh. Where do I go now? Oh. Oh. This one has strength, defense, runic, and luck. Go, doggies, go.
This is the spot! We can cut the half goofa loose here. It flies?
Of course it flies. It's a half goofa.
Oh,
Sounds much happier now. And hey, the storm's gone.
Aye, perhaps we'll finally earn some goodwill from our dark elf friends after all.
so pretty. It's
Look,
like a jellyfish.
Father, thanks for bringing us out here, but you don't have to do this kind of stuff just to keep my mind off Ragnarok, you know?
This was not a distraction.
No?
He makes
Why would
everything
you
about
really out?
himself.
Have you ever considered he just wants to spend time with you, lad, while he still can?
Really?
We do not know what lies ahead. But if Ragnarok approaches, I wish to enjoy the time we have left.
I don't know what to say. Thank you for bringing us out here. I'm glad we...
Discovered that the source of the sandstorm in the Barents was a creature Mimir calls a halfguva. I encountered something like this as a boy, but it was a much smaller sea creature that did not fly. Now that the storm has subsided, we can explore the depths freely and collect resources. To the west, we can see another sandstorm, likely caused by another halfguva. We should ease this creature's pain when the time is right. What? It's pain.
As am I.
Yeah.
There's something I'm not sure I quite understand. In the Ragnarok prophecy Odin knows, all the realms get destroyed, including Asgard. In the version Groa kept secret, Asgard still falls. Wouldn't Odin have tried to prevent it either way? What difference did her lie really make?
Enough. We will continue later.
More bloody rock.
Ah!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
Drops it.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
I died immediately.
No.
I hope I spawned somewhere close. This time. The third time I see the hateful. Hey, Vexnar. Our arch nemesis. Yeah. Kind of funny that the enemies we hate are recurring. Imagine that. Okay. I tend to like panic and forget all of my skills.
Bloody dropper.
It's bad!
Nasty hit. You all right, brother? You're on fire, Kratos.
Whoopsie.
It will pass.
It's bad!
Oopsie, Jesus Christ. full. Problem?
More bloody dropper. Nasty hit. You all right, brother?
It's fast!
Oh, fuck!
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
I was right next to the heel. Yeah, it's getting really late. Didn't mean to stream this long.
More bloody dropper. You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Get it, dude. Shit.
Come on, Kratos. Off your back.
Can't fight these people.
More bloody dropper. Nasty hit. You all right?
Oh, wow, wow.
You're on fire! But you probably already know that.
A fine mess.
I think I'm just gonna leave here and leave this for tomorrow, actually. I'm gonna just keep going. So this will be in 2 halves instead. Don't have to just finish in one go. It's gonna go. Don't have capacity is right now. Just gonna quit, shut off war, and leave it. So thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.